get this going here. Okay, you guys have come back into MISTWOOD. You have the Dwarven Teamster that you brought back that was injured. You're bringing your troop back that you with yourself in a damaged condition. You have guards hollering at Arya. People hollering around asking, "What happened? What happened?" And you guys told them that you got attacked by a hag and battled like that. And so, of course, that's going to they're going to want more questions and stuff. So right now, you've got the Dwarven Teamster over to the Teamster Union Guild, and they're seeing to his needs, and they're asking if you guys would want to partake in refreshments, because they see that you look a little disheveled, possibly thirsty, dirty, hungry, and if you accept, and I'll leave it right there, and then we'll play it. So it's on you guys.
Interesting. So the teams. So people were definitely wondering about the hags because we had brought
you have the town
guy there.
Townspeople.
Was it the Teamsters who were looking for answers?
Everybody is. You picture the scene of a few people coming back from a great battle, where you have inquisitive minds wanting to know what happened. The battle, seeing that you're back. Some are assuming that you were victorious. Others are taking the assumption that you were treated cowardly. The whole gambit of that dynamic that would build into a small, I don't want to use mob, but small inquisitive groups there, and then with minor official entities asking also in there, being representative, and a part of the officials aspect is the Teamster Guild's leadership looking to find out what happened because of the trade routes, and if there's, of course, anything that's going to interrupt them and cost them money and product and such. And then you have a couple of the guards trying to figure out what's going on. And then give me perception checks for the next one, I'll say. Both of you.
Okay. Perception.
I have the best perception. Oh, 12.
Well, you guys don't seem to notice nothing. It's just too much activity going on around you. But the Teamsters Union and Guild did offer the aspect of maybe some substance and whatnot, that they take care of that for you, and they'll give you, if you're willing to accept it, they'll give you a piece of script that you could take over to the Happy Hag.
Okay. Cool.
If,
what would the script be?
It's it's a monetary note or ticket or meal ticket.
Oh, okay, that's what I want. I'm like, what?
It's not real. It's not real money, but it represents money from a prearranged business arrangement with some of the guilds and
The happy
businesses.
Yeah. Okay. Hmm. 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 Well, sorry, actually, the real question is: have we had a long rest since we are we fully rested?
No.
Do we start this? No. Okay.
You've come on into town. What time did I say it was last time? It was early evening, wasn't
it? Yeah.
So it's early evening. We'll say 6 o'clock. About 7 o'clock, after getting through the guards,
right.
Getting the Teamsters situated, and all the crowds of people, and you're being followed by this crowd of let's see here, a random crowd here. Whoa, that's a hell of a crowd. I love a 30-sided die.
That's right.
You got 28 people following you.
Wondering about this.
Yeah, trying to figure out what was going on, and of course, you guys are giving your accounts or whatever you want to give. So,
yeah. Well, so
I don't want to. I don't want to bogart the story. I want you guys to.
Right. I'm just trying to get the context of what's happening here. So, shut up. Dumb phone. Basically, and this is just gonna happen regardless. Chi is going to my character is going to just avoid the crowd. If there is an official information request from the guards or the Teamsters, she'll do that. But if the crowd is following her around, she will legitimately probably go to the Teamsters or go to the Happy Hag and hide. Okay. Legitimately stealth away. I don't know if she's necessarily trying to avoid Arya, and doesn't know whether Arya has any interest in dealing with the crowd either. But she is not having any of that. So does Arya have any interest? Is Arya doing anything with the crowd, or are we meeting up at the Happy Hag or something else?
Sure. Let's go to the Happy Hag and go from there.
All right.
So what? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we'll meet up at the Happy Hag.
Well, hold on before you, because there might be things here that go on. Yeah. You're Ilya, right?
Yes. And I have got my disguise on, if you remember.
Not Arya. Isaac, your character, Ilya.
My character's name is Chi.
Oh, Chi.
Today.
Chi. Oh, okay.
Well, you're like that.
All right. Well,
I have it on the voice chat.
Chi, yeah, I know. I see it there. I just forgot. Okay. I just forgot the character. That's all.
It's all good.
Chi, give me a stealth check to see if you can stealth away to the Happy Hag.
Okay. So one thing that I'm also going to do to help this circumstance is that I have this cloak that, when I put the hood up, it actually makes me see through. You'd still see me, but it makes me look see through, and you can't see my face. it hides my face. So like it magically does so.
All right. Roll with advantage.
So yeah, like I'm yeah, I'm very stealth.
I mean,
So stealth.
the DC's fairly hard.
Yeah.
Fairly hard. You got 28 pairs.
Yeah. Oh boy. Stealth of 24. So
Yeah, you're able to get out of there. Arya, are you trying to follow Chi, or
Yeah,
are you just going over there
I'm going.
on your own?
No,
Or
I'm trying.
appearing to be
I'm gonna try to follow.
okay. Well, with that, then roll me a perception.
Okay.
With disadvantage.
like you know where I'm going. I'm going to the Happy Hag. I just don't want to be crowd.
But if she's gonna try to follow.
Oh yeah. She said that. Yeah, for sure.
Oh.
All right, you're wondering where she went. Did she get? We'll say you're thinking, did she get stepped on, kicked off to the side? Because both of you are not very tall.
All right.
And you
now,
may have been
now that
dodging.
you brought it up. Now that
You may have been dodging, Aria,
right.
yourself. That's why you lost track.
That's right.
Oh well, I'll go to Happy Hag. I know where to go anyway.
Okay. Yep. That you do. That's no problem. And what were you going to say, Chief?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Although now I need to know, my character's 3'10".
Yep.
How tall is your character?
My character is 3'5".
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. She's actually surprisingly tall for a gnome, which is not saying very much.
I'm a halfling.
Yeah, you're right.
So, all right.
So tall, the most tall.
So you work your way to the Happy Hag. The crowd follows Aria.
Yeah, of course it is.
You're going to hit Chi. You're going to hit the Happy Hag first. What are you doing?
Well, I'm going to enter with the hood on, which means that I'm going to look a little weird. But I'm going to kind of come up to the bar, pull the hood down, and say, looking for a room and a drink, and then I give them the voucher. Okay.
And they'll give you a drink of honey mead in a pint. And as far as room goes, they'll say, what kind of room you want? Do you want the common room, or do you want a private room, or a semi-private?
Well, I might have a second person coming by if there's a room that makes sense for two people to stay in when it comes to
and this
saving space.
This human is looking down over the bar at you. He's a fairly tall, skinny guy.
So this just a room for two, one or two.
All right. Well, we may, let me check here, and
I'm pretty small,
He'll be going through, and he'll say, "How big's?" And he'll turn back to you. How big is your expected guest?
Oh, she's pretty short too.
Oh, okay. We have a special room that we could accommodate y'all with, and we'll give it to you at a good rate.
Great.
How many nights do you want to stay there, little lass?
Well, how about 2 days, including the night between them?
And he'll say, well, And as he's getting ready to tell you what the price is, you hear this loud noise coming up the stoop in the doorway from outside. The sound is familiar. You definitely know it's the crowd that you were trying to
and cloak over the head.
And you have and you have Arya coming on in ahead of them. And give me a stealth check since you put your hood up.
Yeah. I'm just a normal old ghost. Don't worry about it. 17.
Okay. And Arya, you there? Back yet?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No, looks like he's still there. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Didn't realize.
But no, I noticed that he was AFK there, but
It's all good.
yep, that's all. That's all. And yeah.
So yeah.
And so you're hearing that.
What,
you said you got a 17, right?
Yep.
All right. And the bartender, you can see him looking around like he hasn't said nothing, but he almost like you could tell he's looking for you.
Oh, I should clarify. When I say see through, it doesn't mean that I'm invisible. It means that I look like a ghost.
Yeah.
So he can see me. I'm just.
You're hard to see.
I would say I'm harder to see. Yeah, I guess that's true. I'm trying to avoid attract attention.
Kind of like you're camouflaged into the surroundings, somewhat being not transparent but translucent.
I'll just like him to attract his attention.
Okay.
To the shirt.
And he'll look at you strangely and say, "You all right, little miss? You look a little pale."
Yeah, it's just magic. Don't worry about it.
Oh, magic! Those are big doings. Or we don't get a chance to see many grand magicians. Whew, wow! Where'd you come from?
From
and
lands far away, deep underground. Yes,
lands far away, deep underground. Oh, I need to visit them. Can you draw me up a map? And what's your name?
No, the ground is really confusing. Like I can't drop you a map, but I can give you a map of a real cool city named Illumina.
Well,
that's where I work.
And he'll say thank you. If you can do that, that'd be grand.
Yeah. I take out a piece of parchment. I'm a straight up astronomer, so like that's I give him some. I give him like distances based on astrological the signs that he can follow, star patterns. There you go. One of my parchments used successfully.
I'm writing.
Yeah.
So I don't forget it.
I think David's back, by the way. He's just muted himself.
Oh, okay. Hey, Arya. So what are you doing? You're coming on in. Give me, first of all, you're coming on in. What are you doing? Let's put it that way. You still have the crowd of 28 behind you, following you, asking a million questions all at once, and it sounds.
Well, the problem is I got disguise on, which is a 23. So for anyone to recognize me, they have to be 23.
All right.
They don't like. It's not that they recognize Arya. They just recognize the person who came in telling about this hag story. So they're just.
Well, yeah, they're. Well, she did. She disguised herself early on before coming into the city.
Right, right.
She knows she has issues,
Yes.
and but the crowd is used to seeing her as she is right now, so they're following her.
Okay.
So what are you doing? You're coming into the Happy Hag.
Yes. All right, and I go to the table and have a look around.
Which table?
Any table that has like people sitting at it.
The odd thing is you don't see any. Give me a perception check with disadvantage before I open up my mouth.
All right. Okay. Disadvantage. All right. Perception. All right. I got a 11.
You don't see anybody there, and except for the fact that you see the bartender talking what would look to be to himself at this point. So, and the Happy Hag is actually fairly empty, except for the crowd that you're bringing on in. So you have your pick of tables.
Okay. I'll just pick a table that is small enough for only a halfling to sit on.
They're all human size, so they're all equal.
Okay. I climb up onto a chair and sit at it.
Where in the Happy Hag are you sitting?
At the bar.
Up towards the stage where you saw earlier the bards playing that were there, or
I sit at the bar.
at the bar? Okay. All righty. And what are you doing? The bartender shifts his glaze over to you and asks, "Little one, what can I get for you? What can I do for you?"
I'm just here to talk to some friends about the situation.
What situation? And here at the Happy Hag, we're all friends that come through that door.
One, I wish to speak to the guild master.
Guild master? What guild master?
Ah, I see. It's going to be like that, huh?
Well, we have many guilds in MISTWOOD.
Well, it seems that a guild beat me up when I was trying to help a civil man who was a farmer.
There's no guilds in MISTWOOD that are so unfriendly to those that try to help another member of the community. Are you sure it was a guild from MISTWOOD?
I don't know.
Sure it was a guild?
I do not know. All I know is that it were.
Why would they beat up a little child like you, little miss?
Let's say I know stuff.
Okay. What kind of stuff? And as Arya says stuff, he's going to turn his head to the right and looking at Chai and for Arya and the rest of the crowd that's out there surrounding the bar now, asking Arya about the story of the great battle, or how she found the dwarf in his wagon in such a state, and going through all the cheers.
I say, okay, I wish to tell her. I turn around and I say, if you be quiet, I shall tell you a story.
And when he does that, I'm gonna
Yeah.
cast prestidigitation. Just like when he turns around and like starts to do this presentation, just like a shower of sparks or colored, illusion, kind of
And
just behind him. I need to
okay.
tell you a story.
All right. That goes on off. The bartender jumps back, and you hear some mugs and bottles and keg rattle from his quick jumping back. Oh my goodness! A witch! A witch! And you'll hear a couple in the crowd say, "Yes, she's a witch. Maybe she's the hag." And the others would be saying, "Ah, such glorious stuff. Must be a heck of a story." So you have the dynamics playing back and forth into that crowd.
Okay. So I say, now go around and please calm yourselves down. Come close, because my voice is very small. So you need to make sure you grab your ears and pinch them tight so you can hear what I say. For if you turn away, you will miss the most important part of my story.
All right. What's your passive perception, Aria?
My passive perception is 14.
Okay. All right.
All right.
All right. No problem. Just wondered.
It was a normal, average night, like any other night. There I was, in the little wagon, with the mighty dwarven friend in his driver's seat, mushing the horse to pull it along. As we were travelling along the roadside, the hideous, revolting.
You'll hear out in the back, someone holler, "Horse! The Teamsters don't use no horses. I think you're telling tales. Are you sure you came upon him with a horse?"
Let me see. My memory might be a bit hazy. Let me start again. I say it was like any other night like this. I say.
Give me a performance check, by the way.
Okay, cool.
Just so I know how to play the crowd.
All right.
Not persuasion, performance.
All right. Can I have that instead?
No, I'm gonna listen to me when I tell you. All right, that's fine. You got their attention. The couple loudmouths that were in the back that were kind of kibitzing you on your story, they quiet down and they seem like they're drawn into your story with the fading fireworks fading from back behind you.
Okay, so I say,
actually, yeah,
I cannot remember exactly what it was pulled by. I was at the back, you see, so I couldn't really see that well. But I know that the cart was pulled by maybe the dwarf himself or some sort of animal. Does that make you happy, good sir?
Go on, come on. Don't stop on that. You'll hear some of the crowd. The others say, we've heard that before.
Well then, as we were travelling along the road with bumps from the wheel, like a rickety shackling sound from the stony path, out from the misty wood came the most frightening, most terrifying creature you ever seen known to man or woman, a innocent child of evil.
You hear one old human there that's pretty well crooked up with a long a gray beard and a disheveled hair that's mostly balding, and a worn out leather cap and like that, and say, and all he says is, "Children are all terrible and evil. Tell me something I haven't felt before."
Oh, but this child was no ordinary child. This child had eyes big as anything, blue eyes, big eyes like anything, piercing blue eyes that will make you whimper, and the big puffy lips.
He'll turn and say, "Aren't your eyes blue? From back here, they look big and blue to me."
Actually, my eyes are brown.
My eyes are brown.
Yeah.
And okay, hold on there, Arya. I don't mean to really stow up your story that way, but I wanted to switch to Chai to see what she's doing right now with all this going on.
Oh,
yeah. So yeah. Basically, she's trying to make a decision whether she wants to just see if she can surreptitiously leave to this room that she hasn't gotten the key to yet, or
even paid for yet,
or paid for, or go along with this story. And what I'm wondering, what I'm trying to figure out here. So prestidigitation can create an illusionary image that fits in my hand, and presumably I can project that image 10 feet away.
Oh,
so it doesn't have to be in my hand. It just has to be that size.
Yeah.
What I'm wondering is whether I would, because it lasts up to an hour normally. So okay, so one of the options, so the illusion only lasts until the end of my next turn. But because it has a duration, what I'm wondering is whether I can kind of keep casting it without necessarily drawing too much attention to cause the image to move and change.
I'll say you can,
so,
as long as it's a simple, because it has to be a simple image.
Yeah, it's clearly it would be a little picture basically of whatever whatever Arya is describing, and it is whatever Arya is describing, not necessarily what I think is there. Okay. So there might have been at one point where there's the cart being drawn by horses, and then the people say, "Well, there's an ox," and then I go, it changes to an ox.
Okay.
or pulling it or whatever.
All right.
So I guess that's what I'm doing, just because that's funny.
Yep. All right. No problem. So that's going on, and you're hearing a lot of oohs. You're hearing a lot of oohs and ahs, but there is the small ones, small by number, not size.
Right.
Saying whispering there, even though they're intent on the story, but they're whispering out there. Looks like a witch. Look at all that. Bringing up the story so vivid that we can actually see it. I bet you if we went up there, we could probably touch it or lick it and taste it. They'll be whispering that to a couple out there. So,
yeah. So hopefully I'm helping. That this presentation helps your performance.
Oh, it's helping it. All right, Arya.
All right. So I say, yes, this child had blonde, striking hair, skin white as snow, the most adorable, cute child you ever encountered in your lifetime. It was the most horrific scene I ever seen. And plus, she had a cute little dog, and it was a pug, a big eyes, big black brown eyes, that pierce into your souls of death, pierces into your souls.
And the old man will say, "Oi, oi! I've seen that ugly mutt. It come and licked off the milk cream that I was supposed to lick off the ground. That dirty dog."
Indeed. And then this little innocent child shaped shift into a disgusting old woman with loads of wrinkles, more wrinkles than the rivers itself.
And when you say that, and the picture changes over to that, you'll hear the majority of the crowd go, "Ooh, ah, and, ah, no, oh, yeah," and then the old man back there say, "That's my wife. What are you doing talking about my wife?"
She has spindly, long, thin legs.
"What are you doing looking at my wife's legs?" He'll say.
Crooked, spindly arms, long fingers with long, disgusting yellow nails. Her teeth are ragged and sharp, with bits of black on it. And
Well, if you had to gnaw on the little terrible waifs we have around here, your teeth would get yellow and gnarled too, he'll say.
yes, she had warts. She had warts bigger than my fist on her end of her nose.
And the crowd just oohing and on because the pictures are changing. There's like, wow, woo, witch, woo, wow, she's a witch, woo. The whole crowd, just the dynamics, a potpourri of feelings and amazements and disbelief.
Yes, with my trusty little dagger, she pulls out her dagger. I attack the creature and slit.
Which dagger do you pull out?
I pull out this like black simple dagger.
Now,
and when he does, I'm assuming you're making like a motion for the attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that correct, David?
Yes.
So when you do that, I move the image of the hag in front of it, and it kind of like disappears when he swings through it. Like it's
now
like because it's you can't touch it. So when he swings it, it just goes right through, and it's like bah.
Okay. And the dagger that you're pulling out, since Arya didn't have any daggers except a couple she pulled out of herself.
Mm-hmm.
Is it one of those daggers?
Yes, it's one of those daggers. It's my own personal dagger that has like
No, I'm talking, is it one of the daggers that you pulled out of yourself?
Yes.
That was stabbed into you?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I need to know. And with that, I'll give you a chance to notice something. Go ahead and but roll perception with disadvantage.
All right. Perception. A 10.
You don't notice. Okay. You're just working up too much with the story and with the picture show that's out in front of it and everything, and swinging at the hag and making the hag going through the hag. So back to that. It's just that that was pertinent for some things. I just needed the info.
So after I attacked the hag and slit a bit of his body. But of course, I was not alone. Some of my friends who were mighty and strong were also there, and they also helped me out attack this creature. But the creature was a coward and disappeared and vanished and run back into the woods. And now our plan is to try to hunt it down and to finish the job. For you, all your children are in danger, because I heard stories that a hag gobbles up newborn babies and makes them into hags.
You'll hear some of the females in the crowd screech, a fearful screech, and you'll hear the old man say, "Good, good, get rid of them." And then others will go, "Oh no, our children, our children!" And
yes.
and then all of a sudden they'll get quiet.
Yes.
Now,
yes. What's your turn?
Chai,
Mhm.
give me a perception check at disadvantage.
All right. Holy crap. 18.
18. Well, that's pretty good at disadvantage. Okay,
I
you know.
minus 1. I rolled a 20 and a 19.
Oh, that's all right. I trust you. I'm just saying that's a pretty good for at a disadvantage.
Yeah. Like, holy crap.
I mean, all you
Well,
had,
I know someone that got 2 double 20s.
yeah,
Disadvantage. It
we,
can happen.
yeah, we've all seen it. We've also seen where people got 4 ones in a row. I know I did. Damn,
remember those
dice. But yeah, the DC was 15 is all, and you notice this individual looking odd slipping out the door from the crowd. Chai. Arya was too busy with the story to notice, but you, because you were only doing minimal stuff, but you still caught good glimpse of him.
Yeah.
And there's nothing exceptionally marked about him. In fact, he's in a burlap tunic,
cloak or whatever. Yeah.
no, just a burlap commoner tunic, kind of dirty,
right.
shabbled. His it looks like he has a pair of well-used soft leather shoes, not even full boots on, and
yeah, that's actually the question I was going to ask is what kind of shoes is he wearing?
And he looks to be standing about 6 feet tall, but he almost would remind you of a skeleton, a dirty skeleton, if it wasn't for the flesh and the sparse, mangy hair on his arms that are showing in legs.
He's really thin. Yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can't memorize his height, basically all the things you just described are the things that I would care about.
Okay, you'll be
like
able
to see if I can't just memorize that description.
Give me an
If
intelligence check.
check.
Yep.
14.
All right, no problem. You memorize every aspect about him that you were wanting to memorize.
Yeah. Okay.
So there you are. Arya finished up her story. You have a pint of honey mead sitting at the bar in front of you, and off to your right, 2 chairs down, you see an empty stool or chair, bar seat, with a pint sitting there by itself, seemingly unattended.
Actually, at that point, I'm going to turn around to it and just drink from it.
Oh man, let me see here.
I'm not invisible technically.
The crowd. Oh yes, the crowd notices it and says, "Oh my God, a ghost! A ghost! Look it's hefting the pint of mead. Oh, she summoned a ghost. It must be the ghost of the hag."
So without even turning toward the crowd, my character goes kind of loudly says says, "Don't any of you know ghosts aren't hags aren't the same as ghosts?
Says
If
who?
you if you piss me off anymore, I'm gonna haunt you."
You hear the old man in the back. Haunt me all you want. I'm soon to be on the other side. I'll haunt you back.
Says, "Yeah, you should probably go see a doctor." And I'll just roll a performance
Okay, go ahead.
to be a really nonchalant ghost, I guess.
Okay.
I want to use inspiration. I want to do really well. 17.
Okay, you're doing a real good job at being a ghost.
Ooh, spooky.
You're seeing people move slowly, carefully, but steadily away from that chair and that floating pint. What are you doing, Arya? You see a floating pint. You hear this going on with the crowd. You see the crowd react.
She does nothing.
So it is worth noting actually after the fight with the hag that we had last time.
Yeah.
Arya, well, you had noticed a cloaked figure very similar to what you're noticing now, and when it pulled down its hood, it was Chi. So, like, you probably think it's Chi.
Okay.
Or you would have a chance to a very reasonable chance
14 and stuff
to believe that. So you don't even have to roll for it.
Yeah. Maybe I am a ghost. I don't know.
You never know.
There just happens to be more than one ghost.
Could be.
Who like.
So.
Yep.
So there we are into there. The crowd's there. In fact, let me roll a morale. Okay, let's see how many leave. That wasn't a good roll. Whoa, most of them leave. You scared the shit out of them. So there was 28, 22 left. That make it 6. 1 left prior, so there's only 5 of them left.
Okay. And the 5 that are left they look young, old.
You got the one old man who looked like he was trying to leave, but he just moved so slow that all it does is look like he moved up closer. And then the others that are staying seem to be young men.
Okay.
The other four seem to be.
So at that point,
not quite. We'll say old teenagers, young men around.
Yeah, the kind of people who are looking to prove themselves kind of situation. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to remove the hood and turn toward them. The old man is whatever. He'll do his thing. There's nothing I can convince him one way or the other.
Let me see.
I'll be like holding the.
Oh shit! The old man. You hear the rhythm in his bony feet actually pick up. It's fast. I'm going to say fast, but it's really not fast. It's faster than what it was. Like he's trying to get out of there, and a couple of the other of the 4, there's 2 of them that kind of scream like a girl and run on out. So there's only 2 of them that have stayed, along with the old man that has gotten probably up about where you're at right now.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn to the two guys who stuck around with the cloak removed. Take a deep breath and say, "Do you want a drink?" Like you two seem like the kind of fellas who might want to, try on something harder. If you have the courage to deal with ghosts, right? Surely, then you have the guts to deal with a little drink.
And they're going to look around to where the voice is coming from in that direction.
I've removed the hood so they can see.
They're going to look around. They're going to look around
like somebody else is saying.
And the one's going to nudge the other and say, Friedrich, where are we? I can't tell. The smell's not the usual. This don't smell like your mom's bakery, Friedrich. And Friedrich will say, no, it has a strange malty smell, almost fermented. And
this is the Happy Hag.
Oh, we took the wrong turn. The one will say, Friedrich will say, we took a right when we should have took the left. Oh my goodness! And they're gonna start tapping their feet, toes out, trying to make their way out to the door.
I want to roll insight on that. Are they actually trying to pretend that they took the wrong way, or did they actually?
You can roll your insight.
8.
You believe that they actually took the wrong turn.
Weird.
And and if you're watching them, you'll notice that one going by the one table and chair, the one bumps on into it and says, "Oh, sorry, sir, sorry," and gently pushes with his hand and on back there and taps with their toes going forward and such.
Okay.
All right. Arya, what are you doing during all this?
Just sitting there, relaxing, and enjoying my nice little root beer.
Root beer? It's honey mead.
Honey mead, yes.
Yeah, that's totally root beer. I will turn to Arya at that point and go, nice performance, by the way.
I'm no bard.
Yeah. Did you like the light show? Yeah.
Yes, it was very amusing. Let's say that.
Yeah.
I was tempted. I was at one point in my life. I was tempted to go bard, but those days have gone. I mean, no one wants a annoying bard anymore.
And
yeah, well,
as you say that, the old man says, "I wouldn't have been a bard either. A bunch of fairies." And then all you hear is him and grab his and grab his front of his tunic, and he drops.
Okay, but dead?
I don't know.
I go and investigate. And
okay,
I go to investigate his pockets. I mean him.
Okay. How are you investigating? Describe to me.
I go up to him cautiously, and I sort of like gently touch his arm and see if he responds "Good sir, are you okay?" And I wish to investigate other things.
What thing?
Yeah.
How? What?
I'm a thief. What do you think I'm looking for?
Well, here
that
again
would be his pockets.
Yes.
The help related issues that his
What?
Yeah,
What
yeah. I wish to
pockets?
investigate his pockets to see if he has any medication that he needs to be taking.
that's right.
Okay.
There we go.
You find no pockets.
Does he have a little like a little bag that carries his like medication in it, you know?
Like a pouch.
And you
Yeah.
have the bartender coming on over, looking at him. Is he breathing? And he's asking you, and yes, he does. To answer your question, all right.
Okay, I do a sleight of hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yeah, is he
I
breathing?
go over and pat his back and like
roll sleight of hand.
All right.
Yeah. Don't worry, you'll trick me no matter what you roll, pretty much.
Well, it's not just him there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And okay.
So what was the number?
12.
12.
Oh, 12. Okay, yeah. Nope.
And
I didn't notice.
and the bartender's gonna as you're picking up the pouch, he's gonna go.
I sort of cough as well and say, "Yeah, it's his medication, and I've got to make sure this old timer is taking. You know, he takes his tablets. He seems to be not that well. You know,
What tablets? He'll say.
These herbs and spices.
Give me a
deception.
Yeah. If you got deception, I'll let you go with that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. He kind of, the bartender seems to be buying it.
Okay. I'd say it's a few herbs and a few.
Is he alive? He'll say though. Is he alive?
I do a medicine roll on him. I do a medicine roll.
All right, do a medicine check. You're going to get the doc, you said, Chi?
Yeah. I'm actually gonna leave the place, see if I can't find a like a church, I guess is what it would be. Somebody who knows how to treat patients.
Yeah, let me see here. Bring this on up. Go ahead, Aria. I'm still listening.
14. I got 14 on medicine. So is he breathing?
No, he's not breathing.
Okay. I say to the bartender, he is not breathing. I wish to check.
It's way too small to use.
I wish to check his pulse, like check his wrist and his neck to see if he's got a pulse.
You don't.
So I do another medicine roll. All right. And I say, I turn to the bartender and I say, this man, he is dead. Dead as a doornail.
Get him out of here before he ruins the customer base.
Wow.
All right. Well, if you want him, to be escorted out, that will cost, a bit of shine, if you know what I mean. And
get him out before it ruins my customers. And
I'm not going to do it for free. If you want me to do a job,
get him out. Get him out. We'll take care of it afterwards.
Pay up now, or how much got him out.
It sounds like an intimidation check.
Yeah, that sounds like a good one there.
Just leave him at the door.
Intimidation. Okay, I'm not intimidating. I'm just kind of like.
The closest thing to intimidation. All right, I'll give you a room. How much weight do you carry? Because this is all weight.
I used to like.
And bigger than you, he's an old man. He's human.
He will finish the show. Let me see. Aha, it's fine.
Oh, that's going to cost you.
No. How you escort him out?
I don't understand. That's what you
No. This is how I'm going to escort him.
mean. I don't you. The deal is to keep him out of here.
Yes, that's what I'm
Shit,
doing.
not that I throw in all the info that you need to get on you. Now, that costs you extra. That's above and beyond our deal.
You want me to get him out? I'm only
Yeah,
small.
I agree.
As you can tell, I'm only small.
What's the problem? The bartender says.
All right. Does he have shoes?
Who, the old man?
Yeah, the bartender.
The bartender? Yeah, he has shoes.
All right. I look at shoes and then sort of say, okay, I remember those little feet that you got there. Go over to the other man. All right.
Right.
No, I'm not going to do. What I'm going to do is go pull out my little bag. All right. Actually, I asked actually to buy from the bartender.
Yeah.
How much for a butcher's knife?
Well, I don't know. You'd have to go down to the one of the posts, the
You're
market.
going to have a butcher's knife here? You don't cooking? You're going to have a
I do have a butcher's knife, but it's like
Can I borrow it?
No.
How much was to borrow it for an hour?
silver.
Right, give me 2 silver.
What are you reaching for your silver?
In between my bosoms.
Where? And you know what? You don't.
I have 20 gold.
No, you don't.
You do.
No, you don't.
Yes.
Know what I'm saying. You don't.
Yes, I do.
house
So
is-
you read your pouch, and it's not there.
yes.
So go down to my front without me noticing, because that's where I normally have my pouch.
Yes, they did.
All right. So I've been robbed again. All right. All right, you arsehole. All right, fair enough. All right. Okay. I shall remember this one.
What the heck happened there? You still there, Ari?
Yes.
Okay. What were you saying?
How much? All right, I got a spear on me. How much is a spear these days?
A spear?
Yes.
I don't have much. Who you asking about the spear? Selling the spear?
You as a GM.
Well, me as a GM, yeah, I'd buy it. The spear itself is. Let's see here. Let me find it. Here it's okay. He'll give you. He's as a GM. You say I'll give you 5 silver pieces at the best right
Okay.
at the moment. The
All right.
bartender is a different matter.
Okay. So I say to him, see, I got 3 spears on me. How's about I give you the spear? It's worth maybe like 5 silver pieces. How's about I give you this spear, all right, for the payment, to borrow your butcher's knife temporarily for now.
He'll say, 2 spears and you can have the butcher knife for 2 hours.
Well, and you said 2 silver pieces. A spear itself is worth 5 silver pieces. I know my stuff. You see.
Well, 2, and like I said, 2. You give me 2 of those spears, and I'll let you use my butcher knife for 2 hours.
All right. I gave him 2 of my spears, leaving me with 1 spear.
Okay. All right. You get this rusty old butcher's knife.
Okay. I go over to the old man, and
I know where
Start-
this is going.
and start to hack and chop him up.
And the bartender say, hey, we can't have that in here.
Oh no! You said you want me to move him. This is how.
Yeah.
And you know,
You gonna mop up the mess that you're leaving behind?
Oh, that's another job if you want me to mop.
You gonna mop this mess on up?
Oh no! If you want me to mop up, you gotta give me something for mopping up as well.
I'll give you something. I'll get you a throttle right onto the head.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
No, you won't. I wish to do a persuasion roll.
What
Every-
roll?
Every job, everything is a job, and if you want me to do things, you got to pay up.
What is this? Oh,
I have
Uh,
posted a link as
yeah.
to
I was
pickpocketing skills.
yes. I was
Like
trying to open it on up, and it was just for some reason taking a while. Maybe I got too much going on. Oh, pardon me, sir. Yeah, no.
a 19.
Leaving the suit. That's cute.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
It was important, okay?
Yes.
It wasn't. It was important.
Yeah.
So,
No,
real quick, is the church close enough that I've gotten to the church, talked to a priest in a normal way?
You haven't noticed a church yet, and that's what I was trying to get around to do, and
That's fair.
I got myself sidetracked with some haggle.
Okay, fair enough.
Let me find.
No, I'm just like, everything he wants, I tell him, he has to pay me. I'm not working for free. If he wants me to mop up, he has to pay. That's not part of the agreement. His agreement wants me to take him out, and I can take him out any necessary way I want.
All right.
Sure.
Okay.
I think that makes sense.
Because he didn't say carry him out, he just said take him out.
Well,
So,
that he did. So you're not going to get an argument there. It's just the mess you're leaving behind.
Yeah.
And he has his argument on that one already, kind of figured out for you.
It all makes sense. Yeah, just you two are crazy is what it comes down to.
And I got to find this. Where the heck?
well, that's what happens when you've got two Mercavians in the room.
Oh,
That's right.
there we go. That's what I want right there. And come on.
Although I'm actually not sure, you might have actually been able to drag him out, even with 6 strength, because as a side note, your maximum drag weight's like 30 times your strength score.
My strength score is 7.
Yeah.
Okay, well, 30 times 7 is 210 pounds of drag. You might have been able to just drag him right out.
No, I like to be, I like to be crazy.
It's funnier the other way, but I just, it's worth noting. You're dragging.
Well, there.
Like, you can drag 210 pounds. Like,
and screen share. No, I want photo share right there. Photos and share. And you should see the city right here. You guys see that?
Yes.
Yeah, I do. Cool.
As far as that. And the happy hag, you're right down. Do you see me move the cursor over it?
Mm-hmm.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. And for Chi to realize around here, you're not seeing any temples, any churches here. So it's further on back, more back up. You would think more back up into the central square. You guys came in through this gate right here.
I'm actually not seeing your mouse,
You're
unfortunately.
not seeing my mouse. I don't know how. Annotate maybe. Okay.
Request remote control. Sorry, ignore me.
I love. I'm loving this Zoom more and more. Right here.
Yeah.
Here's.
Oh, yep. Okay, I see it now. Cool.
All right. Right here.
There.
Right here is the happy hag.
Cool. See it.
So you came in from this gate.
So I'm looking for a church, maybe one of the medium-sized buildings to the south.
But there's nothing. There's nothing here for churches or temples.
What about the buildings to the southwest of the court? So, like, I go from the Happy Hag straight.
You're talking about over here.
Over there, yeah.
Yeah,
yep.
We could say that there's a. We'll say church right. There's a church right here. a multi,
So I saw it when I
a
came in. I go, oh, that's
yeah,
probably a shirt.
multi
I'll go there.
dominate denominational place of worship.
Oh, there you go. How nice of them.
And you see God, a statue of Odin. You see a statue of Zeus. You see statues of many pantheons of gods that are there.
Oh, wow, that's a nice church. So I'll go to that church, and I don't hurry to that church. Like I'm dashing.
Okay, you'll get up there.
God, I love. And I'll go to the door, or the first person I see in clerical robes, whoever they are.
Yeah.
And I go through the archway if there's no door, and I just
that's better.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm playing. I'm
having
fun.
That's right. So what I do is I just kind of call in. I say, hello. Is anybody in here? We could really use some medical help.
You'll hear
an old man.
You'll hear.
From who? I say. I look to the direction of the shushing.
It seems that the shushing seems to come from all around.
I say, hey, we could use medical help. Can I get somebody with clerical knowledge of either healing or last rites or both? I just whispered into the space. Okay.
And after about 5 minutes, you'll see this.
Oh no, I don't wait 5 minutes.
Okay.
What I do is, I pull out a torch, light it using prestidigitation, and then shout really fucking loudly, "Get the fuck over here, dumbass Claire! I don't give a shit what you're doing right now."
And all you'll hear is.
Do I see where the shushing is coming from?
You're looking about, and you see inside this hall in here with tall stone pillars and like that, and in between each one is a huge polished statue, and it seems like the shushing is coming from all the statues.
Okay, so I ignore them and run further in, looking for an actual cleric.
And you hear.
I ignore them. Keep looking for a dang cleric. Roll perception.
No, you'll find a cleric in there that's knelt in front of this brazier. He's a small, bald human in a plain brown robe, sandals, and a big red portly nose. And he's bent over this brazier and whatnot, and
is the brazier lit?
Yes, and he's fiddling with something on the brazier from the looks of it with his hands.
Can I see what it is?
How close you getting to him?
Right next to him.
Right next to him.
I even put a hand on it if I can.
Okay, you can put a hand on him, and he'll say, "Oh, whoa, stop! This is my supper. Get away! Get away!"
We have somebody who needs help. Person fell over, isn't breathing. Can you come with me?
Yeah, he'll say, "Yeah, I can," and he pulls up the shish kebab and carries him, and he's chewing chewing it on the way down to him.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right.
So that's what I do.
All righty. All right. Let's see here. I don't think we need this again. So I'll stop sharing right at the moment. We'll go back to what we had. Oh, I did. I'll tell you, I do like that.
Oh yeah.
I can see a lot of things I can do with this now that I haven't tried before, but sweet. All right. You're coming on down towards the Happy Hag. Arya.
Yes.
What do you think you got accomplished so far with the old butcher knife?
Okay. So with my 19 persuasion, I convinced the bartender, unless he tries to roll over me.
Well, he might, but what are you trying to convince him of?
All right. If he has to pay me if he wants me to mop up the mess afterwards.
Yes.
And he'll say, "No, I don't have to pay you. That's part of him. I told you to get him out of here."
What I'm doing.
No, you're leaving pieces and parts and his blood behind. That's still part of him, is what the bartender will say.
Yes. Well,
Yes.
if it's part of him, then I shall take his little herb pouch as a payment. Then.
Oh, bartender doesn't care. It's not mine.
Okay. Awesome then. All right. Just leave it to me, and she'll sort it out.
All right.
All right. And I'm gonna start chopping.
But what I'm getting at is I need you to describe where you're cutting, what you're cutting, so I can time this with what Chi has developed and brought that will be coming in.
Okay. So first, I wish to chop off any extra fat he might have.
So you're skinning him.
No, hang on.
I mean, you have a butcher's knife.
Well,
What I want to do is cut off any heavy-duty clothing that he had on.
Okay. That'll take you, let's see here. Well, I'll call that, give you the same time it takes to doff leather armor.
Okay. I'm not actually cutting his flesh. I'm just cutting the clothing off.
But it's still the clothing and whatnot, the time it takes. So that'll be, let's see here.
Probably doesn't take a full time for light armor, especially since he's.
No.
No, you're cutting it off. Never mind.
It's 1 minute. So it's going to take 1 minute. All right. You got that done.
Fine. So after I cut him out of his armor, now I carry him.
Close.
Oh.
Okay. You're
carrying him?
Yes. In other words, because I knew that he was probably wearing something really heavy or something, extremely heavy on his flesh. So now that he's naked, he should be more lighter.
Okay. Yeah. He's all of probably about 2 pounds lighter.
And I carry him outside.
Okay, you're carrying him, and you got a strength of 7.
Yes.
Okay. Give me a strength check at disadvantage.
All right. Okay. You know that he's not wearing anything. Would I get advantage instead, or normal roll?
No, being that your strength is a 7, it'd be a disadvantage to get the.
But I took off his clothing. Why would I get?
You took off 2 pounds.
Okay, but why would I get a disadvantage? He's wearing nothing.
Because he's still heavier than what I think you can deal with, and he's still a human size. So you lift that encumbrance.
Awkward. Has nothing to do with weight. He's awkward.
All right.
He's dead weight.
And I get to reroll. Oh, I get to reroll it because of my. I get to use my.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll use my
Yes,
luck.
your little halfling luck deal.
Luck. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. 14.
Okay. It's going to take you about 7 minutes to get him pulled outside.
Okay.
As far as that, you're struggling, you're hitting his head against the bars, feet against chairs. At times you're dragging his knees across the floor, and like that. But you get him to there, and about the time you're coming out the door with this butt-ass naked old man that doesn't seem to be moving, Chai and this priest show up.
Okay. You have come to collect the dead. Awesome. Here you go. I drop the dead in front of the priest, and I shall go and get his belongings. So I go back into the bar, and collect his clothes or leather works that he had on him.
All he had was the tunic, and you didn't say you cut his shoes off, so he's naked but has shoes,
Yes.
cheap shoes, leather worn, and like that. The clothes are worthless now.
Okay. And I put the clothes on top of
you do have a belt.
All right. I take the belt
and a pouch.
I take the belt and the pouch.
All right. Roll me a D4.
I did steal his pouch beforehand anyway.
Yeah, but
was it a second pouch actually, or is it just one, Charles?
Just the one. Do me a D4.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay. You have yourself 4 bronze pieces.
Nice. All right, and I put this in front. I put this in the front of my top, inside my bra, in my bra package.
Okay.
Right. So if anyone does go in there now, I will see it, and I will get advantages and all.
You don't know if you'll see. You don't know if you'll see it. Always.
Yes, you will.
But you might have advantage, or it'd be a higher DC.
Yeah. Or if you're passed out,
it's better there than
if you're. I understand you're taking extreme care, and I give you kudos on that. But there's always situational things that increases the DC that makes it harder for you to notice.
Okay. Well, now you have a harder DC to get into there.
Yeah,
there you go.
that they do.
Yep.
As far as that. But yeah, you got a pouch with 4 bronze pieces in it right now.
All right. And I put it in my front top,
no problem.
Tuck it.
We all know what it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy just outdid your perception by so much that it wasn't going to matter when he did his sleight of hand.
All right.
We'll get to that.
After
he did it so good he could have almost took your virginity if you still had it.
That's right. It would take you out of your clothes.
That's right. All right. So this is the scene that you roll on into. What are you doing, Chai?
So I start by staring dumbfounded, and then immediately cover my eyes dumbfounded, and then I say, "This is the guy. I don't know what happened between the time of him whatevering, but maybe you could check to see if he's injured or whatever you can do, please. Thank you."
Tough meat. He's chewing on that shish kebab, and he'll go over. And is the body still on your shoulder, Arya?
No, I just dropped him on the floor.
Drop it out.
Okay. The priest will go over there, and he'll kick it with his toe, and he'll say, "Yeah, he's dead."
And I throw the clothes on top of him.
And he'll turn around and head back to the.
Hold up, sir. Okay, confirmed dead. Is there anything we need to do related to last rites or getting the police guards?
Yeah, it might be advisable to get the guards if this, so they can maybe handle it. Which one of you murdered him?
What?
Yeah, which one of you has murdered him?
I don't.
And,
didn't
and
touch him.
And he'll take his hand on his shish kebab and run it on down and get some grease on it, and he'll splatter the grease on it in 3 sections and say some words over. He's taking care of the way of the dead there, and then he'll lick his hand, go back to eating his shish kebab.
Is it normal for people to just murder people casually here? I asked the priest. the non-denominational priest.
He says, "What's your definition of normal? This is something that we see."
Well, you just kind of said it nonchalantly. Which of you two murdered him? And I'm like,
well, how else would one of our grand citizens that are of venerable age be taken on out? No one. The only way to take him on out, to have him die, would be to kill him. Who murdered him?
Huh. Are your citizens immortal? Like ageless?
No, you can see he's old, though, can't you?
Yeah,
but they're MISTWOOD citizens, so they're grand citizens. They're tax-paying citizens.
Does that make them not die of old age or other natural reasons?
Well, it depends on my report. You going to get a guard, or can I eat my
Listen,
shish kebab?
How about you just point me in the direction of a guard house where guards would be, and I'll leave you to your shish kebab.
Oh, there's one right up at the gate. They have guards at all the gates. And
is there any place that's closer?
Oh, they usually have one down on the dock.
Okay, I'll go find one on the dock then. Thanks.
Oh, okay. Do you need my official report for the guard?
If they need an official report from you, I'm sure they will ask for one. But cause of death was
murder.
What? But what kind of murder?
One of you two killed him.
How?
Well, that's for me to make out my report. And while he's saying this, he has his handout that doesn't have the shish kebab in it that he's eating.
The one that had the grease on it?
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, actually, my character thinks about this for a moment. Like, she's like, She goes, I know. And this makes sense. And then she unclips this necklace that has this kind of nugget of gold, clearly not refined, but it's got its whatever shine to it. It's got the gold shine to it. And she says, how about I give you this, and you report him as murdered from himself or some other normal form of death rather than anybody killing him.
What's your name? He'll ask.
He.
and he'll take what you're offering him. He'll put it in his mouth and he'll bite down on it. Is it gold or is it iron pirate?
It's fool's gold.
Okay, so it's iron pirate. So it's a little tougher. And he'll take it and he'll say, okay.
Actually, he might be able to make a religion check. Only because the thing that I'm wearing is a holy symbol to the gnomish deity. The thing I just gave him. Garl, glitter, whoever.
Garl, glitter gold.
Yeah.
He's not going to bother so much with that. He's just going to take.
He doesn't seem like the kind who would bother with something like that.
And but he'll take it and say, "All right, just send the guards up to me, and I'll tell them. I'll give them my story on my findings of who did what and how and what and when and where and why he was abused in such a nature to be derobed."
Yeah. I'll have a discussion with the other two people who were with him between the times of him being robed and derobed. But yeah, I'll do that.
All right. What are you doing, Arya, during this?
You're muted, by the way, David.
So is the apothecary saying that we murdered him?
No, the priest.
Was.
The priest saying
Not
that you murdered him.
Okay, I tell the apothecary and say, "Excuse me, Mr. Apothecary, look, what happened to this gentleman, if you'd like to know, because I am a witness to this thing. I was at the bar at this hag
Who
bar here. I point to the
ripped
bar
his-
right behind me.
Who ripped his clothes off?
Yes,
He'll
the
say.
reason why I had to take his clothes off because I'm very small, as you can tell. I'm a child, as you can tell, and he's a very, very, very big man.
And you're kind of a odd child to be taking advantage of a man there, little miss.
Well, I was asked to take him out by the bartender. I have a statement by the bartender asking me to take him out.
Can I see the statement?
Yes, I show him the statement.
What's the statement? There ain't no statement. He didn't give you no statement.
No,
He said,
but
but you don't
okay.
have a written statement to show.
No, I don't have a written statement, but I can take you into the hag and get the bartender to confirm my what he said to me. I mean, do you believe my word, or are you going to believe the words of a bartender?
Well, I believe my lying eyes, he'll say, and let's go in and talk to this bartender and see what kind of recompense we can arrange.
Okay, all right. I'll bring him into the bar.
Point with this as the discussion is happening, she just says, "I'm gonna go get a guard,"
All right.
and leaves.
Okay. So I bring him in. I say, "Bartender, did you not say to me? Remember, you know, to take this elderly gentleman out of your establishment because it will bring bad business for you, correct?"
Who are you?
Don't you remember? I was here I was here about 2 seconds ago talking to you about.
No, I don't remember that.
Yes, you do. You do remember me. I was intimidate him.
All right. Go ahead and roll intimidate.
To make sure that he does remind me. All right.
Oh,
I got
man, good one.
a 20.
he'll start beads of sweat start coming on his brow, and his voices start breaking and like that, and he'll say, yeah, I might remember. Yeah, you were here. Yeah. Mm.
I grab I grab him by the neck and pull out my little dagger and and say to him, "Don't you remember that you told me to take this elderly gentleman out of your establishment because he was bad? It was bad business for you because he was already dead at that seat over there." I point to the seat, and I was sitting at your bar over there. Do you remember this?
And he'll stammer and start, yeah, I remember. Don't hurt me, don't kill me, oh, don't stab me with that. No. I remember whatever you want me to remember.
See, Mr. Apothecary, the bartender has confirmed my whereabouts at this bar. The old man was sitting right there, right at the seat. I was sitting at the bar, which is
whatever you say. The bartender will say.
Yeah. And I was sitting right there at the bar, drinking this ale, this honey. I even showed him the half-empty cup that I left on the bar.
Well, you don't see it.
Okay.
But he already cleaned up the bar. He's
all right.
A good bartender. He's quick.
All right. When I show her my little scratchings that I made into the bar with a little, where I was sitting with my knife, because I like to play with my knife.
Okay, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
And like that, and the priest will say, "Okay, I got a good picture of what it is and what went on and such. I know what I'll have to tell the authorities when asked."
Mm. So as you can tell, the old man was sitting there. We didn't know. I went over to him to investigate what was going on. I thought he fell asleep. Checked his breathing and checked his pulse. Nothing. The barman told me this is not good for business, and he asked me to drag him out. The bartender.
Give me a deception.
I even show the rusty old machete that the bartender let me borrow to cut off the bone.
Okay, give me a deception roll.
I'm not telling a lie. This is real. All right, 15.
Okay. All right. Go on with your story.
Yeah, I put out the rusty old
butcher knife.
Butcher knife, and I say, "Bartender, do you recognize this? This has your name on it, doesn't it?
That's not my name.
Mm-hmm.
No, my name's not Happy Hag.
Yes, it is.
No, the inn is the Happy Hag.
I intimidate him. I will get my way. I got a 22 against him.
You can have me say whatever you want, but my name is not the Happy Hag.
No, but this is your rusty old knife, correct?
Well, no, not really.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I got intimidation.
You did, but he's not going to lie. You're trying. He doesn't own the knife. He doesn't own the Happy Hag. He's a bartender. Keep in mind the perspective here. He's an employee.
Yes, but anyway, it does belong to the Happy Hag.
Yes, it does. He would capitulate to that all day long.
Yes. All right. So there you go, apothecary. The blade is. I mean, you're a very powerful apothecary, correct?
I'm well known in these parts of being a man of religious nature at times.
If you think I am lying, then do a zone of truth for me.
Oh
If you
no,
think
man.
if you think I have done something truly
Oh,
wrong,
no,
and think
no,
I have,
no need.
you think I have killed this poor, poor defenseless old man, then I demand from your mightiest God. What is his God? I wish to do a religion check.
All right, do a religion check.
Good luck with that.
Let's see, religion.
Non-denomination.
Okay, I got 10. What's his God?
You don't know.
Okay.
You get so many different. You get overwhelmed with so many different symbols and sigils that he seems to make and have around him that you can't make out which
Okay.
God is his God.
And I say, well, I one of them gods that you wear, no doubt their mighty powers bless you and give you power of the most holiest light, and no doubt can bring forth a mighty circle of truth upon me. Yes, I say to him.
And he'll say, okay. He'll wave his hand with the shish kebab in it around. You'll get splattered with a little bit of the grease and some of the slobber that he had on it over there. And while he's doing it, he has his greasy hand on out there while he's doing this and like that. And he'll say, all right, tell me the truth.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Did you or did you not kill this man?
I did not kill this man.
And the little zone of truth forces you to say, yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Because that's a lie. No, you're GM. You're doing God mode, and you can't make me. You can't do that because my character did not kill him.
Your character.
No, my character did not kill him. You're good at doing God mode. You can't do that on a character. My character did not kill that character. My character's is good and did not kill that character.
Can I pause things here real quick before we get into this argument here?
It's not going to be an argument.
So David, I'm talking to you, David. First of all, GM does have the right for whatever is happening to happen.
Yes.
You did not roll an Arcana check for what he just did to you.
No.
You may have killed him accidentally and didn't know it.
Well, how? Because he died before I even touched him.
I don't know, but your character wouldn't know either.
Okay, but my character knows the truth and is speaking the truth. So in her mind, yes, in her mind, the zone of truth makes the character tell the truth no matter what. Yeah, my character was at the bar, which was true.
You don't know the zone of truth.
Well, if he is, then this is the zone of truth, which is what he's casting now, isn't he?
If it's a zone of truth, you cannot speak a deliberate lie.
No.
What Charles just had you do is he just cast a spell, and then when you attempted to say, no, I didn't, the spell forced you to say, yes, I did.
Okay.
Now, it is a bit weird, Charles, that there's no save.
Yes, there is. There's a wisdom save.
Was there a save?
No. There wasn't a save on it to have it made as far as that because of the theatrics of the moment.
Okay.
Right.
The priest is the one that's saying that you're lying.
Well, I'm speaking the truth.
So,
I say to.
So, can I get a confirmation here, Charles?
Yes.
Real quick as well. When he casts the spell, and Arya says, "No, I did not kill him." Is Arya forced to say, "Yes, I killed him," or does the priest say,
"The priest says,
you're lying"?
The priest says,
that makes more sense. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I say.
So.
I did not.
Yeah.
I did not kill this man. I did not lay a finger upon this man.
No, but you cast a spell upon him and caused him to fall.
How? How? I am a rogue.
The people that left here.
I am a rogue.
The people that left here said that you were a witch and casting these beautiful storybook.
I am not magical.
That's not what I got 28 witnesses that say you are.
I am not. You can test me.
I have 28 witnesses.
Test me.
That says
Test me.
And he has his greasy hand out while he's talking and saying this.
You can test me. All right. What do you want me to conjure up?
The truth.
All right. I conjure up. I try to conjure up a truth spell, which I cannot do. So I fail. So there you go.
All right. And the priest will turn around and say, "All right, that's fine. I got it from here. Don't worry. I believe you wholeheartedly, where thousands won't."
Well, it's their fault for believing in a lie.
You should roll an insight check, David.
Okay. I should roll an insight check on this bad boy.
Yeah, because
All right, I got a 20 on him.
Okay. What are you trying to insight? If he's lying?
No, to see if he is really who he is.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, he is who he is.
Okay, he's not wearing disguise or anything like that.
No, he's not wearing the disguise.
Okay.
A disguise with cleric. I mean, actually, he kind of is wearing a disguise, but whatever.
Does he look like authentic cleric roby character?
He has a simple brown robe with a bunch of symbols around his neck, bald head. He has a bulbous red nose, as previously described.
Yep.
Looks like a monk, a cleric, basic trope that you would think of.
Okay. All right. Let me think. All right. I'll kind of check to see if he is really magical.
Go ahead.
All right. I got 7.
You believe he's magical.
Okay. All right. So I say to him, "What? If I was magical, like you say I am, or from other witnesses, let's do a simple test, shall we? See that
My
table there?
supper's getting cold.
I know. All right. See this table here? Correct. As you can see, it's solid wood. Correct. Would you agree with me on that?
I don't know. I haven't touched it.
All right. Go ahead and touch it then.
And he'll go and touch it.
All right.
He says it has a strange sound to it, but it feels like it could be wood.
Okay. As you can tell, this is a very strong table, correct?
I don't know how strong it is. It seems solid.
All right. Now, look at my size. Now, normally, I have to touch the table, correct, to lift it, correct?
Well, one would think, yeah, normally.
Yes. All right. So I put my hands on the table and try to lift it. Okay. All right. To show him that I'm using my hands. Okay. As you can see, these are my hands moving the table. Correct.
Both of them, right?
Yes.
Trying to lift it up. Give me a strength check.
All right. Okay. Got 2.
All right. It doesn't budge.
All right. As you can see, I'm struggling to move it. Correct.
Correct.
All right. Now, I want you to stand on the table or to sit on the chair or anywhere you want to sit around the table, anywhere you want.
Okay.
All right. Now, you're quite a heavy man, correct?
Correct.
All right. Now, if I could do magic, I'd be able to levitate you and the table and the chair with you sitting at that table up to the ceiling, correct?
Possibly, if you have that
All
ability.
right. Okay. I go hocus pocus mega ligadabra, make you float. And does it make you float now?
No, not at the moment. It's not.
And there you go then. I have no magic. I improved my
And the priest still has his greasy hand out, and he's about halfway done with his shish kebab.
Yeah. But there is one trick I'm pretty good at. Have you heard of the gypsies? I go up to him and I sort of say, have you ever heard of the gypsy switch?
And he'll say, gypsy switch? Gypsy
Yeah.
switch? No.
The gypsy switch. This gypsy switch, that's my stealth roll to hide my hand. Yeah? Okay?
Okay.
All right, that's to hide my hand. And then...
Might be hand, but yeah.
I hide my hand, so I get my... do I get advantage on this?
Maybe. I don't know.
I'll give you advantage on it. It's no big
Okay.
no big deal. Simple perception check.
All right. Okay. And I shall perform the gypsy switch.
All right.
All right. Oh, and I pat him back.
As you go to, he'll say, I see your hand.
Ah. Do you now?
Yeah.
Ah, very clever.
He got a 15.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah.
on his perception, so.
Damn it. Oh well, never mind. I should show you how it's properly done one day.
Please do. And he'll take flex his fingers on his greasy hand that he has out.
All right. I leave him be. I walk away and leave him.
He goes on back. Let's get the chat.
Have a guard yet?
You got the guard?
Have I found a guard yet?
Yeah, you found the guard while this is going on in the Happy Hag.
Damn it.
And I go, hey.
I almost did it.
That's right, yeah. I go up to this guard and I say, an old man it seems to have died of natural causes, as far as I can tell. And when I had the cleric check, he said that he could confirm whatever cause of death. The cleric at the church over there, kind of a non-denominational one.
Okay. Yeah. And the guard would say, "Is that the one with the big red bulbous nose?"
Yeah.
Did he stagger a bit, or was he?
He was eating a shish kebab.
Okay. Take me to him. He's sober.
The old man is at the Happy Hag.
Okay. You guys go up to the Happy Hag. The old man's still at the...
I don't know him.
What?
I tell him that.
Oh, okay. Then he goes up to the Happy Hag.
I have other business I have to attend to and leave the town. Go to a different fucking town. Fuck this town.
What's wrong with this town?
Everything's fine with this town.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave this town as well. I'm gonna leave the bar and leave.
I feel like I'm done. Like that's what I do. Is I point the right direction and say, "I gotta go."
He'll say, "Come with me," I need your statement on it since you come and got me. And head up to the Happy Hag. And about the time that Arya is coming out the door, along with the priest, you guys show up at the front stoop, and you see this crumpled old man's body with a butt sticking up in the air with a pile of clothes that have been ripped and thrown over him. But his shoes are still on him, sitting there. And the guard will say, how'd this come about?
Ask them, and then I leave.
I also say, yeah, ask the boss.
You want to leave too fast there, little one. You got involvement in this?
I say,
no, I don't, actually.
I stealthily walk by the guardsman as he's distracted.
just stealth away.
Yeah, well, let me see the stealth check. And let me roll. I'll roll the guard at disadvantage.
13.
All right. Well, you get about almost past him, and he kind of notices you because both of you got 13s, and he'll say, "Where are you going, little one?"
I'm going back to my mummy, and run away.
Well,
I run away.
You're running away. Okay. Noted. He'll turn to the priest and ask,
Neither of us are there.
What's your take on this? And the priest say, give him the rundown that this old man was murdered in the Happy Hag. It looks like someone caused him to have a heart attack. Stopped his heart. And from the way his eyes are dilated, it looks like maybe scared him to death. So that's all I can tell you on here. It's I can't say it was natural, but it's natural to die of fear at his age, I guess. You never know. And take the body away there, guard, and put it in. Since check his body to see if he has any change on it. It looks like someone robbed him already. Cut his clothes up. And if he doesn't, put him in the pauper's hole. And the guard says, yeah. But he'll say, I'll get to that as soon. And he starts to try to stride after Arya that started running. So, Arya, are you going to dash? Is my question.
Yes, I take the 50-foot dash because I've used my.
He's gonna.
Actually, so a little side note here for you, David. Yeah. If you're a rogue, you can dash as both an action and a bonus action.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm saying. My movement speed is 25. Add another 25 is 50.
That's
so
your dash. You could actually with the bonus action. What Isaac's getting at is if you double dash, that's 100.
Yes, I wish to double dash.
Well, no, it's 75.
75.
It's 25 3 times.
25 3 times. I thought it was 25 4 times because it's a dash.
So the dash gives you your movement speed to your movement speed.
Yeah, and then you got another.
And you have 2 actions, your action and your bonus action, to do that with. So you have 25 extra from your first dash, and then 25 extra more from your second dash, giving you 75 total.
Okay.
Yes.
But still, for the dynamics of this.
You could move 50 and stealth because you're a rogue, or you can move 75 and not stealth.
Yes, I wish to double dash.
Okay. And you go dashing on off. We'll get up to you later. The guard is not going to chase you that hard. I mean, this isn't that big a crime to him. You're down along the wharf in front of the Happy Hag. This town is seen worse.
Oh boy.
As far as that. So Chai.
Yeah. She walked off. She heads to the same gatehouse that she was originally planning on going through, which in this will be the gatehouse that leads not toward the woods that the hag was at, but some other town.
Okay. Then we'll say, I'll bring that on up.
Closest town. Yeah, and she'll probably have to travel through the night, which means exhaustion, but she already traveled through the night. So she's definitely has a stage of exhaustion, but she doesn't care.
We're not to that point yet.
Okay. Fair enough.
And annotate, spotlight. Yeah, that spotlight. Let's see here. Come on, spotlight. Oh, that's why. Right there. So you're going to go, you guys came in this way.
Yeah.
And
so I'm going out one of the other two.
Are you going out this way or this way?
The question I'm wondering, to answer your question, is whether one of those roads has a city that I know of that is closer. So between those two roads, which one has a closer city?
Okay, let me see it. Oh, let's see here. Let's see here.
Well, this has been fun anyway.
Oh no, it's been great. Mike had just decided that city is all full of crazy people and is done with it.
Let's see here. I'm trying to.
She casts prestidigitation, and everybody thinks you're a witch. She goes kind of invisible, not even like super invisible, just kind of invisible. Everybody thinks she's a ghost, and then she goes to a cleric who doesn't give any shits at all, and thinks that he must have been murdered because.
Well, guys, give me a minute. I got to go for a bio.
Cool.
Oh yeah, sure.
So you got like a magical cape or something from the adventures or something?
I
said, have you got a magical cape or something from your adventures then?
Yeah, my character has a cloak of the ghostly visage.
Nice. What level are you?
5.
Well, you're more higher than me.
Good. Charles has been playing it up. It's not as good as it should be. What? Yeah. Say it again.
I said you're more powerful than me.
Yeah. Well, you could ask. Well, actually, depending on what your character does, you might. We'll see what happens. But
no, I just don't like GMs being like arsehole, like being a god arsehole, type thing. I just don't like that, type thing.
Well, it's tricky because. Well, so as a GM, you as the GM need to put conflict in front of the players. Yes. But there's different cases where the players, because of whatever reason, won't know, or the characters won't know whether something is supposed to happen one way or another or not. So they'll be like, I cast my spell, and you'll be like, it failed. And then they'll be like, but it says it should work, right? And so what it comes down to is there has to be a distance between the person who's running the game and the game itself, the content in the game.
Yeah.
And so
I just don't like people re-rolling my character, type thing, which is not nice, type thing.
Right. Obviously, it doesn't feel good, and there's definitely been times where players have been very pissed off about whatever. But it's the job of the GM to make
Yeah,
to make the characters' lives miserable and hopefully entertaining to the players. So,
And I'll explain what was going on with that
I suspect I know what was going on, but
in a bit. But
out of character. That's how this was like. Maybe she real insight on this guy. He's clearly a bit of a somebody, bit of a something. So sorry. Did you?
That's what.
Did you want to roll here, Charles?
What?
For like knowing if
So
there's
what?
a city that's.
Well, I'm trying to find it.
I'm just wondering if you want me to roll a check for my character to know whether there is a.
That's for. I want to see which ones I have that are there that are close.
Right.
Right.
Because if it's a really big city, maybe it's not that hard, for example.
Well, that's kind of. Come on, zoom up. Why?
Yeah, my character officially decided this city is insane. So
that's not insane.
No, that's totally sane. It's just insane.
That's not insane.
They don't even know what a cantrip is. It's like now.
Is it that they don't know what a cantrip is, or
I don't know? Maybe they're just having fun. But either way,
or is it just character that they went to?
Maybe.
Let's see.
The risk is too great. Yes, his prestidigitation gets me called out as a witch in this city.
Yeah, amongst a bunch of
idiots.
Look to be commoners.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
Let's see.
It seems like there might be some other cities that are a little smarter about how this works. Worst case scenario, I go to the other city that I don't attack.
Yeah, roll me a intelligence or wisdom, nature.
Okay, I can do nature. I can also do history.
Nature will work.
Okay, 14.
All right, you'll know that there's bubonic. Let me get over to here. I got to get back to, is it? Okay, right here. Okay, and get back here and share again. And where is it? Photos right there. I'll go with that one right at the moment. Let's go with Spotlight right here. Come on. This road right here, this gate and road right here would lead to Bobonic.
I'll go there.
Okay, and that'll run, and what you'll run into there, let me stop sharing this. And I want to share this other one that I have. Is it? Yeah, it's this one.
How long would it take to get to that city, or am I being stopped at the gate?
This is why I'm kind of going to show you here.
Right.
And let's see here. Spotlight. Boom. Mistwood is here. Let me move this out of my road. Is here. Bobonic is here. You're talking about maybe if you're walking a week's worth of walking time, including trying to traverse this cold, great river.
Okay. So, knowing that, right, I will travel for a few hours out of town, and then camp and then set up my my tent off the side of the road, preferably out of sight
right.
of anything that would be so off the road, out of sight of anything that would be actually. So, is it forested? Is the road forested? Is it more like farmland?
It's more open grassland
Okay.
around there on that piece. You can find some trees. You know, it's not a heavy forest. You might find a little grove of trees or something here or there. But let's see here. Let me get back.
Yeah, I'll find a patch of trees that I'm doing stuff with. But yeah, I can go and go back to you.
But but before you get outside the city, there's something that's going to happen, and we'll roll a niche on that. And
Nice.
for David, as you're going, I need you to roll a perception.
Okay. Perception. A 14.
14. Okay. You notice because you beat their 10. You notice this big heavy net coming towards you, and you remember what the net that it looked like as far as that from the first time you got caught up in it. And you're able to with the 14, you'll be able to dodge out of the way. Give me another perception check.
All right.
With advantage.
Okay. All right. 17.
Damn. Okay. You'll hear two of these assailants up on the rooftops that were throwing this net say, damn, there goes that reward. Had to have our hide. She wanted this one. And I know it's the same one that we had before, because our field agent done told us he recognized the dagger. And our other field agent there, the old priest, he confirmed it. They were stingy when trying to cover up the death of the old man. And so that's what's going on with you, Aria. Now, Chi, I need a perception check from you.
Seems good. 10.
A 10.
I wonder if I should use inspiration. I'm sure that it couldn't possibly hurt me. I'll take 10.
Okay. Oh, yeah, they had. You didn't seem to notice. Give me a dex save, just a straight up dex save.
11.
11. Okay.
Dex save.
Yeah. Okay. And your foot gets. You're not totally caught into this net that comes down. It kind of wraps around your ankle a little bit, but you're able to slip out of it. Give me another perception check with advantage.
14.
14. All right. And you hear these three say, this is the one that was with that little one there with those funny daggers that she showed us before. Yes, she's part of that bounty that the hag wants us and has commissioned us for. Come on, we got to get her. So that's where you're at. You're being chased by 3, and Arya is being chased by 2. And you know the hag has put a bounty on your head.
Interesting.
She said when you left, before she left, she was going to curse you.
Sure.
This is one way she's doing it. So
Good.
you'll get outside the city. You'll find yourself
Well, so okay, so
if you
these
want.
guys were up on these three people are up on a building. Is that what you said?
Yes, they're up on the rooftops. These guys like working.
And this happened while I was leaving. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm. Okay. Yeah. She is going to attack one of these guys.
Oh,
Shoot him.
all right. Let's roll initiative.
Yeah.
You want me to roll initiative as well?
Yeah, you might just as well.
Okay. All right. Rolling initiative now. Okay. 24.18.
All right. All right, and 17 for Chai. All right, go
I
ahead
was
and
about
shoot.
to turn combat music, and then I realized, no, that's not appropriate.
What?
Oh, I was turning on this epic combat music, and I was like, no, I'm gonna put on this silly, ridiculous combat music.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. It's not important.
But
Just
go ahead and take your shot or whatever
okay.
you're doing.
Sure, I guess. Because I think Arya went first, but
Right now she's not in
right, she's not in the same fight, so it's weird. Yeah, so I'll take my shot. I guess I'm using my light crossbow.
All right.
Oh wow, I crit 20, and I'm not trying to kill him. This is really important, but we'll see if he dies anyway.
All right. Give me percentage dice.
Okay. It was also a 14 damage.
All right.
92.
Critical damage. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, that's really high roll.
No, that's I got to do some math for the damage. You said 14, right?
Yeah, 14 piercing total.
Yep. Okay.
And that was with the extra crit damage.
Okay, that's fine. With my crit table, there's I got
Other stuff. Yeah.
So that's 2. Okay, he falls off the roof and lands in the street. Doesn't seem to be moving.
I load a second shot.
Okay.
I say I'd recommend you two get out of here right now and then shoot another one. I don't even give them time to run it. I want to make it clear that I'm attacking them right now.
Okay.
25 to hit.
Oh, that hit one.
I'm also not trying to kill this guy, but we'll see. 5 points of piercing damage.
All right. And there we go. And they disengage and leave.
I'll spend my movement on that turn to move up next to the guy who fell, who's presumably dying because of the fall or dead.
He's dead.
Okay. I would like to look on his body if there's anything that tells me where he, what organization he might be part of.
And you'll find a little bit of something. I'll come on back to you and let me jump over to Dave. Your move, Dave.
All right. So who do I see?
You see two silhouettes up on the roof, about 20 feet away.
Okay. All right. So I wish to take the double dash action.
Okay, and that'll be your move, and they keep up with you.
Okay.
Were you spending it to run away, David?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just double.
And they're spending their double dash action to stay up with them.
Right.
Tracking them, in a sense, in a very rough urbanist sense. So what else? Now it's your turn. You still heading out the gate, trying to head out the gate?
Oh no.
No, I meant David.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Which gate?
The same one that you went through.
Okay.
All right. I can live with that. That's all right. You'll see. Then what I'll do is I'll say, you'll see Chai. You'll see Arya as you're checking, looking over this body, running towards you as fast as she can, and you'll see two figures leaping over the roofs and whatnot, keeping on up with her, staying at about 20 feet distance away from her. So,
How far away are these figures from me?
well, right now, Arya is about 10 feet from you, and so they're 30 feet. And you'll find a pouch, and you'll find a ring with a symbol on it.
Okay, I'll take the ring. Pouch isn't important yet. So I'm just going to load my light crossbow and fire at one of the guys chasing Arya.
All right.
And I will say to Arya as she's running up, I'll say, "Oh, thank God. I think there's something very wrong with this town. We need to get out of here."
Indeed.
I'm trying not to kill him, but you know what I just did again?
Yeah, I think
Great
this town is. I think this city is cursed beyond its, beyond anything.
Roll me on the percentage dice.
Yeah, so 12 points of piercing from the normal crit and a 46 for the percentage.
46. That goes there. Okay. You said 12, so
Actually, I probably don't say thank God. I say thank Garl.
15. Okay. You see the one that you shot at and hit stumble and slow a little bit.
Okay.
And is that all you're doing on your round?
I guess I have a second shot technically, and I will take it against the other guy.
Okay.
And I will. I guess the other thing I do is I ask Arya, "Are we taking these guys out? We don't want them chasing us, right?"
Yeah.
Okay. So 4 points of piercing damage. Still not trying to kill him.
Okay. And his move, he disengages and leaves, and the other one is disengaging and hobbling away. Arya.
Yeah. I wish to take the double dash action.
All right. She breezes right on by you, Chai.
Yep.
Chai.
Oh, so does Arya reach the hobbling one with the double dash?
They were behind her.
Right.
She's running out towards.
I'm just wondering how far the hobbling one, because I thought Arya was running toward them, not out.
No, she's running away from them. She's running out the gate. She ran past you.
Okay. Well, I saw that pouch. I might as well grab it. I don't know if the ring will have what I need, and so I'm going to grab that pouch and then follow behind. I do not move as fast as Arya does, though, so I'm definitely behind her.
All right.
And I'll make a perception check looking for other people who might be trying to catch us. 17.
You don't see anybody.
Okay, fair enough.
And you'll make it outside the city gates with the guards hollering, "Stop! Stop!"
Oh, yeah. I guess when we go through the gates, running through the gates, and the guards say something.
They're saying, "Stop! Stop!"
She will stop. Does Arya?
Right.
No.
Okay,
Right.
so I'll stop
She takes-
outside the gate. If
Why
that's
you-
possible.
I wish to hide.
Run and hide. Fair enough.
All right. Roll me a stealth check there. And you're stopping for the guards, Chai?
Yep.
All right. They'll say, "Little one, why are you running? What's after you?"
She'll say some assassins or something.
"Assassins? Where's the assassins?"
Back there, I point in a direction.
"Sergeant of the guard! Sergeant of the guard!"
And then I run away.
All right.
Yeah,
you'll make it outside.
Actually, you know what? I will run away, but after I say thank you.
All right. And you'll run on out. The guards aren't coming after you. They're getting the sergeant of the guard to go start and look down the road for assassins, and they'll find the nets. They'll find the dead body with your bolt in it.
Yeah.
And such. So
yeah, they'll do whatever they want to because we're camping out.
all right.
Yes.
And you eventually meet up and give me a perception check.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, before you meet up.
There's no way I'm going to be able to find Arya, and I almost don't plan to, but I'll look. 16.
No, you don't see her. You're trudging along, slowed down, and looking about. Arya, you see Chai coming your direction. What are you doing?
Okay.
She does. You know that she doesn't see you or notice you.
Okay. I sort of go, psst, psst, over here.
Okay. Yeah. If I notice that, which I assume I do, I'll look up and go, "Oh, yeah, okay." And I head over there.
All right. So you guys meet up.
We didn't get a little bit out of town. Assassins can attack people out of town just as easily as they can attack people in town.
Actually, easier sometimes.
Easier, yeah. So we need to get out and hide.
But
in maybe a patch of trees or something. But keep an eye out for that. Yeah.
You'll find yourself a place that's comfortable, or what you think is comfortable to hide in. And
set up a tent and stuff.
You haven't made the river yet, but you still have many days to go before you kind of on that. But that's where you're at. I'll let you take it from there for a little bit, and then we'll call it.
Nice.
Fair enough. So yeah, I set up a tent. With 2 people, we can set up watch. That's great. We're just gonna do that. We also came in the middle of the night, and we're originally looking for a place to sleep, and so we'll probably fall asleep real fast. At least that's my thinking. Does Arya want to mention anything to Chi, or
does Chi want to mention anything to Arya?
Or vice versa? Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah,
I'll say to wow, that was a bit of a pickle, wasn't it? It's not been my day.
Yeah.
First, a bit of my gold gets nicked, and then they take away my bloody noble forms, my noble ring, and and then the second day I get some money, and then that gets stolen, and then I get accused for being a murderer, even though I wasn't one, and it's just been bad luck for me.
I don't think that's bad luck. I think somebody has it out for you.
Yes, the gods themselves have out for me.
Maybe, but in this case, I think there might be a hag helping them along.
Yeah.
That
A
said,
very old hag that has white hair and a bushy mustache.
maybe. I don't really, yeah. But my
Yeah.
character will check her pouch. Is her money stolen?
Your money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I keep track of how much money is stolen?
I would.
Okay. Okay, yeah, and she'll kind of look and she'll go, yeah, it looks like I was stolen from too.
That is
So
really bad.
whoever stole it from us did it in the night, last night, maybe
No,
when
they've
the
probably
crowd
done it
came about.
in
But I avoid the crowd, so maybe unclear. Either way, we need a rest. It's been too long.
Indeed.
So yeah, we take a short rest.
Yep.
Giving back all my features that I didn't have for the fight. But crit twice, so I guess that's a good feature. You know, always critting everything I shoot.
I mean, with that first crit, you tripled his hit points.
Like he's so goddamn.
He dies before you hit the ground.
That's right. I'm like, I'll just make this non-lethal shot through his heart.
You just stopped his heart. It's a heartless night tonight. But anything else
what you
guys are going to share?
Is anything? So I have a tent. The tent can fit 2 small characters, no problem. Her money is stolen, but she will say to Arya, she'll say, well, this isn't much, but you might be able to sell it if we go to a different town, and I hand you a healing potion.
Oh, thank you so much. But what I really want back is my ring and my paperwork. But to get that, I need to get the horrible hag's jewelry, if I remember correctly.
I kind of look at the ring that I got, and I say, is this your ring?
Is it Charles?
No.
Like, no.
Okay.
But
I'll open the pouch.
But give me. I'm trying to think what worked best for that, David. Give me a perception check with disadvantage. I'll go with perception. It might.
Okay.
It's a loose grab for it.
All right. 11.
Okay. No, it doesn't ring a bell to you. It has a symbol on it that you're not familiar with, and it's just a copper ring with that symbol upon it. But
it's not a religious, or actually, I'm not a religious person. Never mind. It's not a seal of like a king or anything. Yeah.
it doesn't appear to be.
I was just thinking, like, if there's any historical significance, I could roll check.
You can, yeah, go ahead. You can roll a history check with probably disadvantage unless you have some criminal leanings.
No.
Can I look at it then?
Well, maybe, but hold on. Let's
10.
10. No, it doesn't jog anything. Arya, yeah, you can would straight up.
All right.
This would be knowledge.
A history, yeah?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. A 23.
Nice.
the symbol, stands for Mauser.
Okay. Do I know Mauser?
Think back on it.
Oh, Mauser, the guild member dude.
Yeah.
Yes, I know who this belongs to. His name is Mauser. He is the one of the guild members I bumped into. He was the one that requested me to find the jewel that this hag has got. Until I retrieve it, then he was the one. He's the one that is gonna hopefully give it back to me.
So you're not friends with this guy then?
Yeah, well, it got into an awkward situation. Like I said, like the first day I got here, I was trying to look for decent, honest work, which is true. I was,
Well,
and like
you tried to pick a pocket, if I remember right.
no, I was doing. No, I wasn't actually. I was doing thieves cant, which is like a language only thieves know.
Yeah, I knew it was something like that tied in to where you
to the criminal,
that you ousted yourself, so they caught you up and brought you in front of the thieves guild master.
Master.
Yeah, and which is this thieves guild's called the Mausers.
The Mausers.
Yes. Kind of.
Say, well, I think we were attacked by a Mauser then, or at least I was. This came off the guy who I had shot. And then I'll check the pouch. What does the pouch have?
The pouch has kind of a strange bounty notice posting. Do you read Thieves Cant or Undercommon?
I read Undercommon, but I don't read Thieves.
Well, either one of those, you'd be able to pull out of there that the hag has put a bounty on all those that were with the Teamsters that attacked her. And if you bring their heads to her, that she'll reward you with a gem.
Okay. So I show this to Arya and say, can you read this?
Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll give it a go.
Is there anything different in Thieves' Cant?
Same thing.
No, it's the same thing.
Okay. So my character will say, yeah. Well, we'll see what we need to deal with this hag, but not right now. I'm too tired to deal with it right now. Get some good rest, and then we'll deal with it. You want first watch or second?
I'll go for a first watch.
Great. And I'll just collapse basically right there. Fuck bed rolls.
All right.
And I don't take my armor off. I learned that also.
You're not going to get a very restful sleep then.
I'll take a full 24 hours to get that sleep if I need to. I'm so tired.
But by the time that you get done resting, you'll get the effects of you'll have the effects of a short rest.
Okay.
As far as that, and we'll call it.
Okay.
Awesome.
As far as that, and on the cleric that you called on down, he's a 3rd level thief.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case.
And a drunkard.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Hence,
that's not a confirmation of not being a cleric. Actually,
was he
being
isn't
a confirmation of not being a cleric either. But.
Say what?
Was he using a spell, True Disguise or something like that?
No.
Oh.
He didn't use any spell on you. That's why I was confused, because what I thought had happened was that he used a spell on you that had no save that forced you to tell a lie. But I think what probably happened is I heard Charles, and we both did. And what he actually did was didn't cast Zone of Truth. And so when you said, "Oh, I'm not doing these things," he said, "Oh, my Zone of Truth is telling me that you're lying."
That's exactly to the point.
Yeah.
And constantly having his hand there, especially his greasy hand there, to have his palm greased with coinage or something.
Yeah, I noticed that too. He was looking for coin, and what she basically decided was that this is such a farce that this must be some joke by Glitter Gold. Even if the person doesn't know that's the intent, she went, I'm getting what you're putting down. I'm going to give you this gold for your efforts. That was what she was doing. Yeah, she knows, she's a gnome. She knows a little bit about this kind of stuff.